What you're looking at right now is a psychological examination report addendum, which was submitted in my case. This psychological examination report was from Dr. Dennis Wagner, and it was ignored by the courts. It goes on to say that I'm a 63-year-old administrative assistant with some college education. I'm going to scroll down, and it states the current findings are based on an interview on June 12, 2014. Background information is contained in an earlier 2014 report by this examiner. At present, Ms. Marshall seems competent to stand trial. And I'm going to read what it says again, because if you remember, they said I was incompetent to stand trial. Dr. Wagner states, at present, Ms. Marshall seems competent to stand trial. And this is what he testified in court. He goes on to talk about my understanding of court procedures. You can see all of that. I won't even read it, but he goes on to talk about me understanding the procedures. In other words, I was competent to stand trial. I'm going to go over to the second page of his report. And again, it's regarding me, Connie Marshall. And where you see covered, I covered certain things in here. And then I want you to see the last line. Self-defeating versus self-serving motivation, none noted. Again, he says self-defeating versus self-serving motivation, none noted. Respectfully submitted by Dr. Dennis Wagner, licensed psychologist. And I do want to add that I've never had any psychological problems or any mental problems of any kind, but when they violated the speedy trial rule and a lot of other rules they violated in court, then they decided to say, we want her to have a psychological evaluation. And again, I'm going to show you where he states, the current findings are based on an interview on June 12, 2014. Background information is contained in an earlier 2014 report by the examiner. At present, Ms. Marshall seems competent to stand trial. And I'm going to scroll down. You can look at some of the other things he's written, which proves that I was competent to stand trial. He goes over my understanding of court procedures, and I understood everything. And then going over to the second page one more time. And again to the last line that is very important. Self-defeating versus self-serving motivation, none noted. Capacity to testify relevantly, she is able to verbally communicate adequately. So they lied when they stated I was incompetent to stand trial to cover up for the Louisville Metro Police.